All right, guys, welcome back to the Huddle. Another week. We had a really good week this last week as a few of us went down to the SPI in Anaheim, California. For those of you that don't know what that is, it's the largest solar convention in the United States. It was super fun to be there. We learned a lot of things, got to sit down and meet with a lot of our vendors, people you don't get to see face-to-face a lot. It was super interesting. I feel like what we're doing is definitely getting recognized throughout the industry. We had some meetings with the largest installer in California. Met with those guys for an hour and a half, and they were blown away at what we're doing. They literally did not believe me when I told them we had a 95% attachment rate for batteries. And just for those of you that don't know what's going on in California, they're meeting this next week, and there's a super good chance their net meter is going to get destroyed, and all contracts in California are going to be the situation we were 2 years ago. Right. So they're super nervous, and again, they were blown away that we were able to do what we're doing, but at the same time, it got them excited because now they think that they can maybe survive what's coming their way in California.
Right. No, it was exciting from my perspective. I came in and got to walk around with Brandon and Braden and kind of get some nerd stuff, some of the cool stuff that's coming down the pipeline. There is some amazing technology that's really going to benefit us specifically with whole home backup and batteries. Yep. But what was interesting was how we were treated at SPI. Yeah. I think last year, a lot of these guys went and no one knew who we were. We're the belle of the ball now. Every single battery company knew who ES Solar was. We are like who everybody wants. They're trying to talk to us and meet with us, and it's pretty cool to be in the situation we're in because no one's doing what we're doing. And so it was cool to see when we talked about, we're doing 50 to 60 battery installs a week, not sales, but installs. No one in the country is doing that. So shout out to all of you installers and sales guys and everyone really with the office, because we are leading from the front, which is pretty cool.
It was. Sonnen had a big event one night. Both of us were there. We actually spoke a little bit. There were about 180 participants at the event, and afterwards, it was crazy walking around, and guys from Arkansas and from all these other states coming up and just saying how, dude, you guys are my heroes. I can't believe you guys have done this. We want to be like you guys. And in my mind the whole time, I'm thinking like, dude, I'm just a kid from the trailer. Right. I'm straight from the trailer. I don't know why we're getting all this recognition. We're just busting it and doing good. But hats off to everyone in the company, because that's why we did it. Really, it's everyone here is why we're at where we're at, and that recognition, I wish everyone could have been there to get it, because everybody deserves it.
Exactly. And the cool thing, those Arkansas guys, so Chris said this at the meeting, and it was really powerful. If you're in solar, net metering's going away. And we've known that. It went away basically in Utah. It's either survive or die. And we're starting to see that a lot of these companies were saying that they're in the same situation we were in. Like Arkansas is changing net metering. Yep. And they said the timing was perfect. It's good to know that there's someone in the industry that's successful doing batteries, and like I say, that's us. So it was really cool to be a part of.
It was awesome. Another cool thing that we did is the last day of the event, we went to Pechanga, the Indian tribe reservation in California, and got to do a walkthrough there. We won that contract. So we are going to be doing a $25 million job for the Indian reservation in California this next year, which is awesome. It's one of those things where going on the reservation, seeing kind of what their power issues are. They're at the end of the line. They have power outage all the time. I feel horrible for those guys. So for those guys to be able to get a battery and solar on their homes is going to be a game changer. They were super appreciative when we went and met with them. It's going to be an awesome job to kind of put a feather in our cap as a company, and we're super excited about that. So again, that's another thing that everybody should be excited about and ready to see next year.
Yep. And we won something similar, it sounds like, in Texas. We'll talk about that later. But shout out to Nick Evans, too. He's essential for the relationship we have with Sonnen and Rocky Mountain Power. I don't think it could have happened without what Nick had done with Solar Lofts 100%. And everything. So awesome, Nick. It's cool to see where the company is. And shout out to all of you for being able to go out and sell and install what we've been able to do. So
100%. In fact, Nick is probably the most famous guy in our company.
He is.
Everybody knows. I mean, there's pictures of Nick all over the stinking SPI. I mean, he might as well have sat at a booth and charged $10 for signing his posters.
It's true. It's very true. Well, that's it as far as announcements go, but it has been an amazing week. Maybe we should lead more often because the sales guys have flourished with us gone. So, no, there's some deadlines coming up, and I think anytime we have a deadline, we do really, really well. And so shout out to you guys. It's Friday morning, so we're a little bit later in the week for the Huddle. Usually we film these on Thursday, but we've already done 54 sales on the week, which is awesome. And there's a lot of guys that we want to highlight. So all of you with 2 on a week, we'll highlight first. So Stockton is at 2. Chase Hansen is at 2. Travis is at 2. Brock Glassman is at 2. Justin Brown is at 2. Lucas Hill, Colby Bond, and Josh Jackson. So shout out to all of you guys. 2 on a week's awesome. And you're already there, and it's only Friday, so we've still got today and tomorrow. So there's a couple of you at 3 on a week. So Rex, it's good to see Rex get going down in St. George.
Yep.
We knew you had it in you. It was just a little bit of a learning curve, but it looks like you're starting to figure things out. So Rex already at 3 on the week, great job. And Caleb Shawley's at 3 on the week already, so good job to Caleb. 4 on the week, so the categories are getting bigger and bigger. Man. 4 is a great week. We've got.
It's a good month.
It's a good month for some guys. It's our little bit over our minimum performance standard. If you have 4 a week average, you're going to make the company trip.
Yep.
So, and these guys are already, 4 a month.
4 a month, yeah.
4 a week. They're already at 4 on the week. So Andrew is at 4. Good job, Andrew. Skylar is at 4. So good job, Skylar. And Stephen Lewis is at 4 on the week. He actually, we'll get to that in a second, but he sold all those in one day. So good job, Steven.
Maybe Josh needs to go out of town more often.
I know.
Maybe he's hoarding all the leads down there, and these poor guys aren't getting any. When he's gone, they can flourish.
Must be. So good job, Steven. And then again, Spencer Brame, we had you do the training yesterday for all the guys on our Thursday morning call. You are on a roll. He's at 6 on the week. So Spencer's leading the way at 6 on the week. I also wanted to talk about him on the quarter. Gosh, he's at 36 on the quarter. Dang. I just looked. He's at 36. He's already hit the legend level.
First time ever, right?
First time for him to ever hit legend. It's hard to do.
That's super hard.
Really hard. So he's got the golf bag and a bonus coming his way. And if he does it again, he'll get an even bigger bonus next quarter. So.
How many people, I'm putting you on the spot, you may not know this.
No, I do.
How many people have reached legend before?
So myself,
okay,
Josh Westergaard, Colby Bond, Spencer Brame.
Wow. That's an elite group, Spencer. Congratulations. Yeah. That's awesome. So it's hard to do. Good
job, Spencer. And he jumped into the number 3 spot on the year, and he's hot on Carson's tail and Colby's. Colby's got a little bit more of a cushion, but watch out, Carson, because if Spencer keeps going at this rate, I don't know. It's going to be hard to compete with.
And I love all 3 of those guys, okay? And I'm cheering for all 3 of them. But while we were in California, Carson's dad happened to talk a little smack on the other 2, and he thinks Carson's going to destroy him. So there may or may not have been a little wager made. I'm really cheering for all 3 of you, but especially Colby and Spencer. Guys, make this work for me.
We're cheering for all of you. Yeah, you're all doing great, so keep it up. Hat tricks. This has been the week of hat tricks. This has to be a record week. I don't have like a record book, but we'll have to have Moy put it in the record books because this has been impressive. Hat trick is hard to do. If you ever do a hat trick in the industry, it's always super impressive. That means 3 sales in a day, and it's really hard to do. There's not very many guys that have done it, but this week people are making it look easy. So shout out to Andrew Bowers, had a hat trick this week. Spencer obviously had a hat trick. I feel like he's having one every week right now. Skylar had a hat trick, Skylar Wilding. Caleb Shawley with a hat trick. And then last but not least, Stephen Lewis had 4 in a day. So I don't even know if there's a term for 4 in a day.
Sandbagging? Maybe.
I know one of those was his own account. So, but still, sometimes you're selling yourself as the hardest still. So good job, all of you, for having your hat tricks.
If I had a hat, I would be taking it off right now for you guys.
That's why I wore my hat today, because it's a hat trick week.
Yes.
So good job, you guys. Okay, that's all I have for sales. Anything else, Chris?
So this is going to be a quick one this week, guys. This next week is huge for everybody. I mean, we know interest rates are going up, right? One thing I probably should have talked about this in announcements, but we had a lot of meetings with a lot of lenders, and there's no way we're going to have interest rate lower than probably 2.59 starting October 3rd. It's just a reality. We all know the Fed raised rates again this week. This is the world we live in, so guys, take advantage of this interest rate we have for this last week, because we will not see this again.
Right.
Probably in my lifetime. I'm old, maybe in your young lifetime, but mine, we probably won't see a rate like this again. So please take advantage of it. We have quarterly goals. This is the last week for that. I know a lot of people really close. Both setters and both sales are super, super close. So I really, really want to see next week be the best week anyone's ever had. We are on track right now to have this month be our best month of the year, even over March, which was an incredible month. So I would love to see everybody kill it, reach your quarterly goals. Just don't stop, because we're never going to see this kind of interest rate and opportunity we have as we do even this next week, even though it'll still be good. 2.59 is still a really good interest rate, and we'll talk about that next time. But man, 1.49 is it's gonna be the golden years.
Right.
We're gonna talk about this in years from now.
Remember when we had a 0% not too long ago?
Man,
that was insane. So
that is insane.
Anyone that got solar at that time made a really, really good decision.
Yes.
The thing that was encouraging to me, speaking of interest rates, was talking to the Baker Electric guys down at SPI, because those guys they do more installs than us. We do more battery installs than them, but they're the biggest installer in Southern California. They've been in business. I think Baker's been in business for like 80 years. They've been doing solar
85
for
years.
a long, long time. So they don't even offer low interest rates.
No.
They just offer low or no dealer fee rates, and they still do crazy high volume. That's more encouraging to me, and I talked a little bit about that on the call, because we have some really good options that we've talked about many times that don't have a dealer fee, so we can discount prices and still sell solar. We're going to do some trainings on how they go about it and what we can do there too.
Well, and we know that we're one of the only companies in the country that still have even the 1.49. Most contractors I talk to at SPI are selling 2.99, and they're doing fine. Obviously, they're not doing as well as we are, but I don't think it's something we need to be afraid of, I guess, is the point. But at the same time, we got another 9 days, I guess, of this incredible interest rate. Just don't waste it. Go back to all your old customers around the fence, and if you're a setter, especially early in the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, just kill it, so you have a lot of appointments set up that we can close on the weekend before October 3rd comes.
I agree. And we'll still have a competitive advantage come October 3rd, because we'll be the only ones that have the rate that we have.
Exactly.
It'll be a little bit better than our competitors. We know that.
Exactly.
So,
okay, another thing too, just so everyone's aware, again, I hate to even talk about this stuff until it happens, but this should be our best install month ever as well. Right now, if you see kind of where we're at on the installs, I think it's 163, 165 on the month. There's no reason why we're not going to be above 200 installs this month, which is incredible. Hats off to Jeff and Terry and Walker and Shay and every installer. You guys are killing it. So we appreciate that, and it's exciting to see that. Again, exciting to see how well we're doing. We're going to do more of this month than we did last month, which was our best month ever, and again, it's more than we did in, I think, all of 2016. So this is crazy at how well we're doing. And then on a final note, on a serious matter, thank you everybody for all your donations and your charity for Kobe Holt. I know they really appreciate that. We have such an awesome culture here, and so many great people that are willing to help when someone's in need. Just continue to give your prayers to him and his family. I know he's just hard, obviously, but things are looking brighter. And thank you for everyone's support and love for them.
Yeah, one thing that I love about ES Solar is we take care of our own. And so, shout out to all of you guys that have donated your money and reached out to him or prayed for him or whatever it is, because it goes a long way. And that's the same with any of us who are in that situation. We'd want that as well. And I know that we take care of each other here at ES, so I love that.
100%. Okay, guys, thank you. Go kill it this week.
Let's go.